Mode more. A mode more means what is this? Pointing? Thinking? Sound? You can actually hear a sound when you go like this. Dipping. Interesting. The interestment of a facial awareness or neither a facial expression can be porting to a point of position. Because within a point of position, you can element a certain amount of design. That is very, very simple. To keep things simple, the listening program can roller itself into a different dimension of the artifact. Because the artifact belongs to either a profound or a claw. Because legally, imagine this, legally, do you have electricity when you go like this, or force power? Or when you animate special effects, you have thunder, light or thunder thing comes out like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just a pulu. It's called a pulu of your imagination. So, in that design way, you are either or neither confusing the advertisement of the marketing pro-cool. It's called pro-cool, which means when you're trying to promote a product, please hold. When you're trying to promote a product, what do you see? What do you see? Syntax? Interesting. Syntax. What do you see? It's simple, isn't it? Paul, one of my students at RMIT University or TAFE, it's actually in TAFE, when I was studying graphic arts, he said to me, look around. Cupboard, wardrobe, products, look around. Imagine to design something that is more spontaneous. No, he didn't say that. But that means spontaneous? Does this mean spontaneous? What is spontaneous? Scientifically, when you are programming each production, you are servicing a fee to either a scientist or doctor or reading from the old histogram. There you go. To teach or educate customers or viewers or normal people who either watch TV or on the internet. This is common, right? And it's simple. It's just an object. The object means observe. You are observing this production. When you observe this production, you are servicing each point of fee. When you are servicing each point of fee, you are undoing the program. When you are undoing the program, you have distracted. No. You have been molding off into a production of service to fee To keep things simple, Colgate, there are a lot of toothpaste that have different sub-brand, subsidy. It's called a subsidy. It's the same brand, but they come up with something like advanced whitening and it's just normal stuff, etc. You can go to Coles or Woolies and then you can tell that when you buy Colgate, they're different brand. It depends on your teeth, etc. Right? That is normal, not simple, but just normal. It depends on your teeth and how you want to white it, etc. It also belongs to subsidy. It's called a subsidy because the way you design the packaging and the way you include the subsidy, you are learning. No. You are teaching. No. You are confusing. No. You are undoing. No. When they see this, they already seen on TV, correct? Or the internet. When they see that, then they go to Woolworths, I shortened the name Woolly, and Coles and look at it and go, okay, I already seen this on TV. I'm gonna buy it. But how many people would like to buy this subsidy? Then they have another brand. Sorry, imagine this is a toothpaste, another subsidy, and another subsidy. So within these three subsidy, which promo and which graph can you promote one of this production to feed? Subsidy. The subsidy also belongs to the rock moon. The rock moon, ash, no, dash, no, means praying. Praying. There's an animal called prayer or something. Next time I'll Google it. It's a green animal, insect or whatever you call it. It's not praying, it's Hey Gary, what's that insect at Tana Street? I'll Google it. It's kind of like an insect that has two claw thingy and it just goes like this. Insect, oh. And in Kung Fu Panda is the same insect. A small insect. I don't know, I don't remember that one. Prayer or Pramos or something. But anyway, over this time, years over years, you sell a certain amount of production. Then later on, you will discontinue because you're trying to problem solve the matter. The subsidy, no. Subway. It's called Subway. Subway because once you're trying to come up with something, right? For example, imagine, you sold 10 of this unit for $3. And then this, imagine this is the same brand, Colgate, this is Colgate, and then you are selling 5 of that one, correct? And the third one, imagine, same brand but different subsidy. When you have a different subsidy, you sold this one for 3. So 10, 5, 3. Am I correct? No. Deletion. The meaning of deletion belongs to the substitute of the histogram. The histogram also mean because Colgate's been around for years, you're coming up with new products because of the next generation, etc. And then for the next generation, you learn from it. And when you learn from it, you either copy or because it's a new generation, you change the decimal. It's actually called decimal, 3 decimal, by pollution into the tooth of a fairy. I know all kids know the wisdom tooth. You have a wisdom tooth, and I know all kids when they break their teeth, they put in the pillow and they under the pillow and they dream of a tooth fairy, and the tooth fairy comes and give them some kind of money, coins, stuff like that, you know. So this does not mean confusion. This also means once this has been sold, your next production, imagine this is Colgate as well, the next subsidy, and then the next subsidy. Who will buy? And why, when they buy, why do they select a different C? Why do they select a different C? The different C means important. No. Histogram? No. What's this? What's this? Whiskey? Beard? What's this? Shut up? Silent? What's this? Flicking? Flucking? Pointing? Scratching? No. Unknown. So each product you buy, it is unknown after what I just said. The segmentation of life. The segmentation of life is based upon the blue moon. Because the blue moon has been extracting into the old world of wizard. This is just a free logo. I'm not really a good logo designer. But anyway, in the old world, the histogram has been born into delete and into teaching how things work and how things does not work. In that element of design, you are extracting into a description to prescribe the element of conclusion. Because the conclusion means in the next generation, Colgate will stay. So you will come up with different design and different description, because basically everyone dies off. The next generation, no one next generation is they've been born, and when they're born, if they decide to be a dentist or whatever, and then they read the histogram to learn from the dentist, and then whoever gets the information of data, you are promoting them. You're not promoting the dentist, but you got educated from a dentist to describe what Colgate is. Substitute. It's called a substitute. Subsidy, one, and substitute. Subsidy and substitute. The substitute means each brand are exactly the same. Imagine Colgate, Colgate, and Colgate. Different what are these called? What are these called? Subsidy? Substitute? No. Confusing, isn't it? 1 minute I get a good point and next minute it's confusing. It's confusing, it's based upon your learning program. As each program, you are trying to promote the promotion of the infrastructure. And each infrastructure, you are encoding into each substitute. Substitute, well done. The substitute also means subsidy. No, also means imagination. So when you are imagining being a marketer or an advertiser, you are imagining to design with a design artist and art directors, etc., and to substitute the histogram. So when people understand what Colgate is, they go and buy. Once again, $10 for 10 unit, $5 for 5 unit, $3 for 3 unit, 10, 5, 3. Subsidy, no. Distraction. That's what I mean by distraction. Substitute, subsidy, distraction. By not confusing, but by wandering around the world. Because each time you wander around the world, you are including the ink. As each ink, you are marking yourself into a certain point of software. Software. Subsidy? I don't know how to spell subsidy. Oh, substitute. Subtitle. I don't know how to spell subsidy. Substitute. Oh no, subtitle. Substitute. Oh, substitute. No. Subsidy. Substitute. Subtitle. Point 9. Point 12. Point 11.5. Nine divided by 24. Flicker. 24 is a flicker. Divided by 24 times 12 equals 4.5. 12 plus oh, wait a minute. Oh, 5. Wait a minute. Where did I come up with that? 5 Mole roll. Ooh, this is very hard. Wait a minute. Shit. 9 times 24 plus 12 equals... Oh no. What I just came up with. What I just come up with means diffraction. Done. Diffraction means a little bit of confusion. Diffraction means a little bit of confusion. Because in your normal brain and your normal thinking pattern, etc., you are trying to promote and calculate things into the stock market and Wall Street, Reserve Bank, etc. So after a while, when you come up with these numbers that you don't know of, it's based on diffraction. Because the diffraction also elect into each form of this grid. Grid. X. X. Oops. Y. Z. I'm pretty sure a scientist will know what this one is, because the listening program also means each point of investment you are including into a diffraction, because each diffraction you are prison the element of nature to compress the time code and to elect into each point of investment before and after it dies off. To conclude this material, the element of design has been birthing into an election of a transformation, because each transformation you are diffusing the point of investment. I found a lucky bug. Oh my god. I think it's dead. This also means once upon a time you are emoting into a point of investment to conclude a point of disorder, to also array the position of non-controller. I can't take a picture of this one, sorry. This also means once upon a time you have been birthing into the element of design and to include each episode. I can't take a picture of the lucky bug. It's too small and there's shadow. Oh yeah. In this mode, it has been cooling. It's called cooling into a point of investment to understand the noun. Once you understood the noun, the inclusion also mean a form of fun. The form of fun means each point of investment you are including the mode of a wind. The mode of a wind has been mismatching itself into the old histogram, because the old histogram has been boning itself into Z 295648 grid 1, C 5548 D4 C10 grid 06. So imagine Colgate, and Colgate. Substitute, and subtitle. But in this relation, you are trying to promote each point of production to copycat. The copycat means it is the same brand. You're doing the same brand, and you are coming up with new production, new subsidy or substitute to actually teach and educate children, teenagers, adults, and elderly, etc. But in that platform, they know what it is. When they know what it is, they buy exactly the same thing. And when they buy exactly the same thing, how much money will you make in this one? Because to keep things simple, when you make into this one, the three object, all right? Keep things simple. I'll slow down. Keep things simple. In this way, when a parent becomes elderly, they pass, and when they pass, they teach their children. When they teach their children, does 100% of production and sales stays intact? Does it? That is not what I mean by the histogram at the moment. Grid. X 5 Z 10 10 ray. Ray. Grid 69. So this is 3G times 24 5 6 sin 1. Um, 24 divided by 5 times 6 minus 20. Oops, 20 is oops. Minus 1 equals 7.8. Equilibrium. 7.8 of the wonderful world of wizard. 7.8 wonderful world of wizard. Done. Based upon what I said so far, a quick example is if you sold 7.8 of the production, how much money are you reproducing and remanufacturing? And then you are, to keep things simple, you are paying wage for a employee to manufacture this one and to import or export. A bit confusing at the moment because I have to keep this simple. You're paying the manufacturer, like a manufacturer or a factory, to make this and to make that and to make this. Remember, Colgate, subsidy, substitute, and subtitle. Subtitle. Importing and exporting. Subtitle. Subtitle. A-ring. Unity. Bra. Oops. T. This one is half face. Half face. Half face belongs to hologram. And the half face also means this is an easy perspective. I'm not a 3D designer, but this means, oh, where? Well done. Well bloody done. This is hard. Imagine this square, and this one, and this one. But before, I actually saw something a bit further. Imagine this square. What do you call that? It's not a prism or a substitute. Oh no. What did I say that? Leave that. Leave that. This is very interesting. It's not the grid. It's unity, A ring, S A ring, U unity, B bra, polygram. This whatever you call it, square, whatever you call it, it belongs to the polygram. Belongs to the polygram. The other part could also means ooh, it's not ready yet. The old way, imagine, the old way it works, graphically, the condition of method, in a scientific manner, you are programming the demo. When you programming the demo, you are reselecting the history, histogram, draft, next generation, four element of production and service. In this way, you are programming the stock share.